Alright, welcome back everybody to PSGL F4 on Sunday evenings. We are back from our Christmas and New Year's break. Hopefully everybody had a great time, had a lot of fun, spent a lot of time with their family and friends. But now we're back to business in PSGL. We are at Hungary, which pretty rough track on tires, so we're going to see medium to hards. Unless it's pissing down out there like it was on Thursday night, where we had full wets the whole race, which was quite entertaining, to say the least. A couple guys opted to no stop in the rain, and it worked out for one of the two guys. Good evening, Connor. How you doing tonight, sir? Take a look at the point standings here, since it has been 3 weeks. I must say, I love having the standings right at the disposal of the phone for the Discord. Oh, except the pictures are so small on the phone. Come on, there we go. So we have Jake Hardy leading the points with 64. Lars in second with 60. Froome, after his win at Monaco, is in third with 47. Josh has 32. Haig has 29, but he left the league. Virus also has 29. TB has 27. Mike has 26. White Shadows has 21. And running out the top 10 is Lordy with 18. Well, technically, Blue with 17 to be 10th with Haig leaving. So that's the top 10 for that. Let's take a look at the constructors. We have Mercedes on top with 86, Racing Point second with 73, Renault with 63, Red Bull 53, Haas 45 to break the pattern, then Toro with 33. Everybody ends in 3 except them. Ferrari in 7th with 30, and then Alpha 27, Williams 26, McLaren 26. So tight race for the last 3 positions there. I got word today that Cheater has stepped away from racing, so Jack Tyler will be in his Ferrari now. And also PTRL Nas has stepped away, and he's not here yet. But someone took his seat in Toro. Can't pronounce his name. Hey Jack. Hey Langfeld. How you doing, buddy? And thank you. What is this guy's name? Pluisenball? Ooh. I'm just gonna call him P when he's on track. That's gonna be a hard one to say every time. Oh, there's Lordy. 16 drivers so far. Worst hangover ever. Uh-oh. Hey, there he is. Pluisenball. Yeah, I don't drink personally, but from what I heard, the cure of a hangover is to keep drinking. 17 drivers. Not bad at all, considering it's the first race back. And From has given the sign to ready up in the chat. Hope it's a dry race. It would be ideal. Saturday drinker. How did the Sunday race go today for Spa? Because I remember when we did preseason there, you finished third in that race. Alright, let's see. Sunshine, please. Please? Nice. Sunshine! Lap 1 of 3. Oh, okay, there you go. So we're doing a 3-lap race? I'm cool with that. I gotta work early tonight. Ah. That pesky wall. I remember that preseason race. Everybody had crashed, but we had damage off. I would have been the only car on the track at the end of that race. Is that Jack out? Oh, he got cut off by a Toro. I was gonna say, Jack the eager young man, back in F4. That was an interesting looking helmet. Hello, Ocean. Hello, Lickle. The Royal Rumble, I believe, is the last Sunday in January. So, 2 weeks from today, I believe. And I got to work that night because one of the girls at work requested it off, and she's gonna watch the Rumble. I'm like, thanks. Actually, I think Ocean's in the wrong stream. Mr. F3. Alright, so our new Toro driver, which I can't pronounce his name, will be the first one to set a lap today. And it starts now. Ah, I broke your wheel. That's not good. Not gonna give it a go on the pad. Get that pad traction. Got a couple people on the outlap in front of them. The infamous curb of death at Hungary. How many people will hit that curb tonight? Hello, Pythons. Yes, we are back. 3 long weeks. But you know, it was relaxing not having to do anything on a Sunday. A pretty good lap so far. He's making his debut, so he wants to put in a great first impression. He'll come around the final corner, open up his DRS, and he will do a 17 flats on the softs. Jack the 18.2 on the hards. Lordy just started his lap. So have the experienced driver take us around the track in the onboard. Jack gets out of the way. As close to that Kirby as you could get without spinning. Oh, and invalid for Lordy, it looks like, as he's notched it down to 0. Go aboard Blue Mosquito. And he will do 19.8, that looks like. I need glasses. TB is heading up toward the final sector. And it looks like he's coming into the pits. Lordy's on another attempt. Since they are the hard tires, and he's most likely going to qualify in the medium, so it won't hurt him that he's doing multiple laps. Langfeld 18-0 on the hards, only a second behind somebody on two compound softer. It's not bad. Wow, that was quite a bit of curb there. $55.7 for Lordy after 2 sectors. It's the first time this division is raced on Hungary since preseason last season. $18.2 for Lordy, that will put him 3rd. Damn, Throne. Go on board with Jay Carty, the points leader. Pythons with a 17-1. Jay Carty to the line with a 18-7. Must have been valid, though. I don't think he's going to have enough battery to actually make an actual lap on us. Josh is in AI mode. Currently 9th on the grid with a 19.4. He's on 10%, 8%. Around the final corner. See, he bleeds it out to 18.3. Was good enough for 6th, but it looks like Lars has knocked him down with his 4th place run there. Let's go this way. This Chris Alien is on the lap. If I'm not mistaken, this is his first race. Ah, so you got 3 Scottish guys on the grid now. Because I believe Blue Mosquito is as well. Hey, Walma, how you doing, man? Long time no talk. Hope your Christmas break was as good as it should be. 18-2 for Chris Elliott. PB will go 8th fastest with a 18.2, that looks like. Got something in my eye. Wrong emoji. Alright, so Simmel's done 4 laps, Josh has done 4 laps in the Hearts. Go on board From, since he'll most likely be the first one to start a lap, it looks like, of the outlap people. There's Virus. He will most likely be starting on a default setup from 18th. Oh, that's a nice camera angle. Almost the same camera angle you get from the hairpin at Monaco. Alright, here comes From to start his lap. Be the first person to set a lap on mediums. And when I first started playing F1 Pythons, I was so used to NASCAR games that I was using Chase Cam, and I had an incident in my first race, and I put it in the stewards, and Big C in the stewards made fun of me for using Chase Cam. So I've been using the offset T cam since. Pretty good lap so far from. Yes, he was making sure everybody was using a usable camera for the races. Although, in my defense, the chase cam actually saw the guy hit me from behind cutting the chicane, so it worked out in the source report, but, you know, 17-1 from From. As he's only a tenth and some change slower than the guy on the softs. Great camera angle. Blue Mosquito goes 5th fastest with 18-0. Who else we got out here? And Langfeld's about to start a lap, so we'll go on board him. Seriously, is everybody's number 69 on the script? Yellow in sector 3, somebody must be slow enough to start a lap. I've been asking myself that same question, Pythons. I've done 7 of the 8 races this year. I've finished 12th, 12th, 15th, 15th, 13th, 12th, 11th, 12th. But at least I finished all the races, I guess. A little wide there. It's funny, in time trial, going wide there, it picks and chooses when it wants to be in Val. Langfeld to the line. 17-1. The same exact lap time as Flying From. What are the odds? Simmel should be starting a lap. Yeah, it's actually not bad at all. Usually it's what, 15, 20 sometimes? Just wait till we get to the part where it starts buffering because it will say the internet's not sufficient. I've got my Twitch streams down to 5 seconds, but you could control that through your bot settings. Really smooth through there for Simo. And the furry gets out of the way. Simmel 6th fastest with a 17.7. Well, apparently, the Toro guy is probably 2-stopping as well. As he will come to the line, he should improve his time. 16.5. And there's Python's way out track while he's typing. White Shadows. He's over a second up on his time after 2 sectors, it looks like. Finished 1.8 up. 17.5 for him on the mediums. Jack Tyler's up a 10th. Frome has retired. Going forward to Lars. Only 4 points behind. I enjoy. Comes Lars around the final corner. 16.6. That's good enough for second on the mediums. Holy Jesus. Oh, Josh's on lap. $17.4 for Josh. That's good enough for 8th. Well, hopefully you don't forget that in the race and run people over. Leinfeld does not improve. White Shadow's coming into the pits and Grumpy coming into the pits. So that's the end of qualifying. Ooh, oh god. Pleasen Bowl will be your pole sitter. Only 2 drivers qualify on the softs. Everybody else on mediums or hards. White Shadow just got to retire the car and we'll be good to go. And there we go. So for the Grand Prix at Hungary today, Pleasenbolt on pole, as it's an all-Dutch front row with Lars in second. Python's in third, Lingfeld in fourth, Froome in fifth, Jake Hardy in sixth, Lordy in seventh, Typhoon in eighth, Jack in ninth, Josh in 10th. And starting on fresh tires, we have TB, White Shadow, Simo, Blue Mosquito, Grumpy, Chris, and Mike. So I assume 11th through 17th will start on hards. First and third will 2-stop, and everybody else will pit for hards at some point during the race. It looks a little cloudy out there. Alright. 10 seconds until we get to go. Let's see how my predictions for tire choice was. Yeah, that's right. Virus did show up, so he'll be starting 18th. Um, um, can we race, please? Please? This happened. What track was it happen at earlier this season, Python? Oh no, sorry, it wasn't this division. It was what do you call it? It was when I did the one-off for F5. Oh, there it is. Frome's left the session, and now I can see people's. Yay! So we get a restart. And then I gotta go to work early. Yep, it's gonna be a restart. It's not even giving me the option to pause the game to leave the session. Oh, good news for Virus is he'll get to put a setup on. How do you lose a tire on the formation lap? Actually, I don't know if it did it, but I hit L1 and R1 together and it did it. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. So restart means that the pulse hitter and pythons have to start on the soft still, which will help them out because they'll have fresh softs. And everybody else gets to start on whatever the hell they want. Well, top 10 will start in the mediums, everybody else start on whatever they want. There's the invite from Mr. Froome. And another invite for. I only need one invite from. Or actually, no, never mind. The spectator needs more than one. Everybody else only needs one. Weather is light clouds. Everybody filing in one by one. Yeah, not a bad lap at all, Lars. You should get some good clean air there when the two soft guys pit. Oh, he is? Oh, yeah, that's right, because I remember interviewing him, and I was surprised he didn't have an accent. So we got 4 Scottish guys on the grid. 4 Scottish. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 4 Dutch. Four Scottish, 4 Dutch. I believe that was 7 British. Langfell's Norwegian. Was that Estonia? I think. Or actually, we got 9 British because obviously Lordy's not American. Jake already spamming that ready up button. He's ready to go. Hello, TNR. We had a restart, and we are about to get going again. They already did qualifying, so we're going straight to the formation lap and race. Hello, Adam. And I'm cheering for Mike and Chris. Yeah, Langfell's in. I believe he qualified 4th, if I'm not mistaken. He was 4th or 5th. He had the same exact lap time as Flying From. Yeah, Langfell's a great driver. I left the league, but I used to race against him in a Sunday morning league. Well, morning for me, afternoon for you guys. He used to pass me with ease. He was such a bully. Alright, hopefully when everybody chooses their stuff this time around, we'll actually get to go racing. And hopefully they all remember to put their setups on. Yeah, there is. Langfeld starting 4th. Alright, so we'll take a look at the tires. That looks alright to me. Everybody in the top 10 is on the same tires, and obviously outside of the top 10 you can use whatever you want. So good on everybody to follow the rules. I can confirm those rumors. He actually said that in the stream before they started qualifying. He was battling for the lead and he finished 6th. Yeah, that's the league, and we had our preseason race there. I finished 2nd. He finished 3rd because he had a penalty. All right, so 35 laps around Hungary. At least it's dry. It felt like that race on Thursday took forever. Yeah, I'd be disappointed if Langfeld didn't get a top 5 today. Actually, I remember another race he bottled in IRL with Monaco. He lapped me going into the tunnel, and then when I came out of the tunnel, he had already spun around going into the chicane. Alright, so Langfeld is 4th on the grid to start, and he'll be 2nd among people doing 1-stops. Somehow Jay Carty's 2 minutes behind on a 1-minute lap. Alright, can we get a camera from the front, please? Alright, 5 red lights. And away we go. F4 at Hungary. Lars making a move. Oh, not technically making a move, but he was trying to get the position back. But Python's moves up in the second. Look at all that pollen flying around. Indeed, Connor. We are going, finally. I'll take a look from Lordy's point of view as they enter the chicane. Something must happen to White Shadows. He's 4 seconds off 17th. We ran to the back of somebody and got some wing damage, perhaps. And Please and Bolt, in his debut, will lead the first lap of the race. And White Shadows, I don't know if he crashed or he gave up. But Blue Mosquito moves up in the 14th, and Josh will take 9th away from Typhoon. Oh, Pythons with a moment. And Lars will take advantage of that moment for the time being and move up in the second. Those curbs could be a little slick. Yellow in Sector 1. That might be for the DNF car. Everybody pretty much single file coming into the, I don't know if you want to call that a hairpin or a long turn. All 17 cars on the same straight. And Mike will get by Grumpy. Oh, Grumpy fighting back. Whoa. And that, as Connor would say, was naive. Virus already up in the 12th after starting 18th. And he is the big mover so far at +6. And Lars with a fast lap race. It's about time where those mediums will start being better than the softs, maybe. And Grumpy speeding in the pits. Take a peek at Jack Tyler making his return to F4. Jack versus Josh, that's a rivalry from the good old days in F5. Oh, and Jack decided he didn't want to turn for the chicane? And I know Josh is sitting there laughing. Gonna go up here and see if Lars will make a move into turn 1 here. Josh into the pits. Oh, maybe Josh ran into the back of Jack there? From what I understand, since I'm never near anybody on these tracks, Hungary is a tough track to pass at. The other divisions were calling it Monaco without walls. Typhoon up in the 8th. Top 4 are all 1.2 seconds apart from each other. And that's not the camera angle we want to see when we come down this straight. Will Lurs be able to make the move this time? Just gonna try the outside. Great defending from the leader. And a reminder to the viewers and the drivers when they watch it back, there'll be no interviews tonight, as it's another Sunday. I have to go to work 2.5 hours early. Langfeld will pick up the first penalty of the race, followed by Chris. Froome should get an award for him not being the one to get it first for once. Now the top 5 are within 1.2 seconds of each other. And it's just a DRS train. And Jack back up into 10. Oh, Jack's had a moment. Jack's had a big moment. And it gets out of the way from Mike. I see old Jack would just give up and retire. Let's see what Jack does. And there it is. Oh my lord. He retired on track. Langfeld up in the 3rd. And Jay Curry wants some of it too. Oh, VSC is out. So Jack retires on track and brings out the VSC. And they're going back green. Jake Carty timed that perfectly. He was already at full speed. Python's starting to slide around out there on them tires. Should be time for a set of mediums pretty soon. As he said, he's doing a 2-stop. So I assume that will be soft, medium, medium. And there it is. Python's in for his pit stop now. Virus gets a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. Lars trying the outside again. And Langfeld moves up in the second. Can't really tell what happened there between Lars and the leader. Looked like slight contact, but I don't think there's anything too malicious on either part. Lars just got to keep a cool head and keep marching forward. He knows he's the fastest guy on medium tires in qualifying, so. Langfeld in English is Long Mountain. Ha! I learned something today. How many times is the leader going to move on the straight? Oh, he hit the curb, and Langfeld into the lead. It's gotta, I don't know, it's gotta be time for the leader to, or the guy in second to pit. Unless he's trying to go softs to hards. Which would mean Pythons will be the only person doing a 2-stop. The hell's going on back here? Lordy's made it a 3-car battle for second now. As Langfeld is up to a 2-second lead. Grumpy has retired. The Pleasenbold needs to pick a line on the straights because he's weaving way too much defending. Oh, Lars will get the better exit here. That should be easy second place for Lars. But Lordy, 3 wide around the outside. And Lordy will get one of them so far. Will he get Lars as well? And Lordy will get them both. Blue Mosquito up in the 10th. Something happened to Chris. Chris is heading off. And now Frome's got to deal with the new guy. He has to pit this time around. Those tires are dead. He's just all over the place. Oh my. Chris has retired. And will he pit this time? Yes, he will. So, judged by how long he took the softs, he should slap on some hards and make it to the end. Lordy and Laura still going at it. And while they do that, Langfield's just creeping away. Almost 4 seconds now. Indeed, Connor, indeed. He saw an opening and he took advantage of it. He got both his men. And you know Lars is mad right now because he had the contact with the leader. And then he went to take the move. And he thought he was going to get it, and Lordy got both of them. And he can't get by Lordy. And Lordy's catching Langfell. So let's see. Since everyone's starting on fresh tires, what do you think? They'll pit lap 15 maybe for the hards? I think 15 laps should be doable on the mediums. Let's take a look back here at Blue Mosquito battling for 8th with TB. The whole grid is only separated by 28 seconds. I'm wondering, did Pleasin' Bull have to change a wing or something? Because he's way behind everyone. Go back up to Lars. Josh has retired. Hey, Halifor. Long time no see, bud. Lordy into pit. He'll slap on his hards early. And yeah, taking the softs that long was not wise. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh, and he went for the mediums. Ugh. Unless he's going soft, medium, soft. I thought he would go on to the hards. He could easily make it to the end with the hards. Ah, so you're on the TNR account. I thought, oh, what the hell? I thought it was Sandre, but then I remember Sandre's racing an F3. You always have the bad luck, Grumps. I thought he was. My bad. Alright, Virus started last. He's up to 4th now. He has a run on Typhoon, but not enough room to get it done. I just assumed because I know he owns that league too, so. Well, not the TNR league, but the his league. So I expect the top top five should be pitting this lap or next. And only Sembo pits at the top five. Ah. And I think I heard you had a podium last night to help for. Fast lap of the race by Please and Bolt, 1:19.7. Yeah, I used to race against him in F6, and he did a lot of bottling back then, too. Yeah, no such thing as... Oh! He mistimed that one. As Memes will go into the lead, it looks like. There's no such thing as an undeserved penalty, because you put the car where you needed to be. Now, I almost had an undeserved penalty once when 4 cars finished. If one more car DNF'd, I would have finished third a lap down. Green just sent me a message asking what is going on. So he must be watching the NFL games. And here come the rest of the leaders in for their hearts. So TB will inherit the lead now. And speeding for Virus. Lordy and Lars going at it again. That looked a little deliberate there. Alright, so that was a big chain reaction. Please and Bull pushed Lordy off the track. He came back on, and he tire banged with Frome, sending Frome off the track. So I'm sure that will be in the stores report. Yes, he did. He's been overly aggressive, so after this race, Frome needs to send him a message. Because when he was defending the lead, he was moving like 2 or 3 times on the straight as well. So. Because he and Lars came together, and that's what gave Langfeld the lead at that moment. Yeah, today's his first race. Oh my. Alright, that's the third time he's hit Lars this race. That's a little track extending. Oh my god, what are you doing? How is he not damaging his own car? That's a penalty. How is that not a cut? Yeah, I agree. Especially being the pole sitter, he must feel like he, you know, I don't know, obviously he was faster than everybody in qualifying, but you gotta tone it down in the race. Alright, TB pits. That just leaves Mike to pit, and Python has one more pit stop coming. Which Pythons will probably do in about 2 laps. TB to the mediums. Jake Hardy will get by Lordy, as Lordy's still suffering from that damage. I assume it's yellow damage since he hasn't pit. Penalty for Langfeld. Well, he needs to pull away now because Lars doesn't get many penalties. I hope you would, Alfie, considering you were in Division 1, so you should dominate Division 4. Actually, I would love to see you race in F5, see how many times you can lap the whole field. And Mike into the pits. So Pythons, on his 2-stop strategy, will have the lead a couple laps before his stop. But Langfeld might take it back before then. Yeah, why not, Helwer? He could commentate while he drove. Like, oh, the sky is nice and blue out here in this clean air. I got a battle brewing back here for 9th. As Frome sets the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, I agree, Dale. It's been pretty frightening to watch as the commentator. Some people, they're aggressive and then they get hit and then they just become more aggressive, like they don't care. Oh. TB looked like your ran back to similar. Well, one name for sure is Nadir. He's like a torpedo on the track. Langfeld's right there with Pythons. Pythons most likely pitting this lap. Probably the easiest 2 positions Mike will ever get. Python stays out for another lap, and you tell me every week my internet connection's not sufficient for broadcasting, but here we are, every week. See, Langfeld needs to be patient, but he's got that 3-second penalty, and Lars never gets penalties. So he kind of needs to get by Pythons ASAP. Oh, he's saving his battery, so. And Lars will also have to deal with new guy. Hey, there's a penalty for him. So I was watching the F2 race this week, and I don't understand how those guys are running over that curb at such high speed without the car getting unsettled. I was baffled. There's a 4-car battle for 6th. Lordy's got a little train behind him with the damage he has. Pythons goes defensive, he stays out another lap. Simmel has retired. Langfeld for the lead. And Langfeld gets it done. Now he needs to gap everybody. He's got the 3-second penalty. That's like 100 times now he's hit him. Actually, if Pythons could go like 3 more laps on those mediums, I don't know what his percentages are. You know, that would be something that we would enjoy to see as a spectator. But, yeah, he could go to the softs if he stays out long enough. Lars does get by Pythons, as we have this battle back here, too. Yeah, I wish I was on board for that. So 2 consecutive laps, you got a penalty to stay in spot. So he's picking up the warnings at a pretty good clip. And odds are he won't be finishing on the podium. Wow, what an exit from Meme. Oh no. I don't know what he'd have against Lars. They're from the same country. You got 3 Dutch drivers in the top 10. 3 Scottish drivers in the top 10 as well. But leading the way is the Norwegian. I have a feeling he's going to hit Lars and take them both out. Python, 17 laps on the mediums now. Safety car. Everybody's gonna pit for softs now. This is anybody's race. It sucks for Langfeld because he needed that gap. Lordy, speeding under the safety car. Considering he's going like 10 miles an hour, hard to see that. Everybody in. Slap on some softs. Lordy will be able to fix his wing damage now. That's probably going to be the best strategy call made in that race was Python's extending those tires. Blue Mosquito stayed out. Oh no. Blue and Meme stayed out. They're going to get run over. Oh, we know how much you like the drama, Big C. It should be a hell of a finish. Yeah, Memes is definitely going to get mugged on the hards. Blue Mosquito might get mugged too, but he's usually good at defending, so. If Langfeld could bunch up the field and just get a hell of a launch, he may be able to win this race. Since we are under the safety car, let's take a look at the race director. Lara's only one warning. Well, we know him. He's got penalties out the ass. I'm actually shocked Blue Mosquito has 2 warnings, because he never has penalties. And Langfeld has the 1, right? Oh, Langfeld has 2 penalties. Uh-oh. He needs a 6-second gap. Hey, Steph. Yeah, they'll burn after 6 or 7 laps, but the restart will be with about 6 laps to go anyway, so. Or actually, the restart should be on this lap, so there'll be 7 laps to go for the restart. I'm going to make a bold prediction here. Because of this right here, Pythons is going to win this race. Alright, once they hit are they in Sector 3? No, not yet. Once they hit it, should say, yep, there is safety car in this lap. P2 and P3 have been fighting like hell the whole race. They keep hitting each other. Or actually, I shouldn't say each other, because Lars hasn't hit him once. But alright, Langfeld, clean those tires up, get the temperatures you need, because you need to go. Oh, Langfeld's on the mediums. I thought he would have gone to the soft. Oh my god. And there he goes. Restart. Oh, that didn't take long. Look at this cluster. Oh no! Oh jeez! The virus is out. Well, you're right, Connor. He got mugged, and they took his wallet too. How is Lordy 20 seconds behind already? Alright, let's see what happens here. Really? If that was Lars, he would have dove that so far up his inside. Oh, Lordy, is he gonna retire? Actually, what would be hilarious is Langfell opens the door in that right-hander, and then accidentally, wink wink, closes it, and this guy hits the curb. Yeah, Langfell might be sandbagging that leak. Because there was a race, I was able to keep him behind me for 6 laps, and everyone passes me, so. DRS enabled. Oh, Blue Mosquitoes got mugged. He's all the way down to 8th. I'll retire when you spell my name right, you brat. Oops. Well, as long as Lars keeps a cool head, Lars is the winner of this race. But Pythons isn't coming. Alright, Langfeld. Langfeld to the outside. And why the guy's moving over in a braking zone? Who knows? Langfeld back to the lead. Hey, there you go. Lars gave him one back. Good job, Lars. I'm proud of you. I don't know how that wasn't a penalty. That was way wide. And Langfeld has all the battery in the world. Although, I think the podium's actually going to be Lars, Pythons, and Jake Hardy. And if he gets the win, Lars will be the new point leader. Yellow in Sector 3 is TB is dropping down the grid. Lars in a second. Two laps to go. Langfeld needs to run away and hide, but I doubt he'll gain 5 seconds in 2 laps. And if he does, that means he cut a few corners, so he'd probably pick up another penalty doing it. Yellow in Sector 2. And Lordy's gone around. Go, Pythons, go. Jake Hardy gonna get him too? Jake Hardy gonna get him too. And Frome, who fell all the way down to, I think it was 13th at the time, when he got put in the wall by accident because of the new guy. Yeah, Langfeld's gonna finish 4th, I believe. But still a hell of a run. As Langfeld will come through the final 2 corners, he will finish the race first on track. So he's got to be happy with that, but he's not going to be happy with the penalty situation, because Lars is your winner. Python 2nd, Jake Hardy 3rd, Frome 4th. Whoa, Frome had less penalties than somebody? He beat Langfeld by 2 thousandths. Ozone 6th, Blue Mosquito 7th. This guy 8th. TB will get 9th. Wow, that was wide. And Lordy, who stuck it out through all the damage, will get 10th. So Python starts the first race off of the season with a win. DNF's every race. Then he starts off the second half of the season with a second. I hope it doesn't follow with DNF's the rest of the season. And there's Lordy finishing 10th. Frome's going to have a nice talking to with the new guy, because that was disgraceful, to say the least. And if it loads up, we got Lars, your new points leader, who will take a 2-point lead over Jake Hardy. Pythons finishes second, Jake Hardy third, Froman fourth, Langfell fifth, Typhoon sixth, Blue Mosquito seventh, Ball eighth, TB ninth, and Lordy rounding out the top 10. And your non-finishers are Virus, Mike, Simo, Josh, Chris, Grumpy, Jack, and White Shadows. Oh, he must crash lap 1, because that's a bad lap time. But anyway, that is it for Hungary for F4. Tune in tomorrow night for F2 at 7, F1 at 8, as I believe we are at Monza this week. I think. Bad admin, doesn't know what the next race is. Pretty sure it's Monza. But everyone take care and stay safe. See you next Sunday.